That'd be awkward though. To like act in that fashion.
Yeah.
Maybe get used to it. It's just off-putting. It's scary.
It's coming, boy. It's really coming, and a big one, too.
This guy there on the right looks like Data. Brent Spiner.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like Brent Spiner. An elderly Brent Spiner.
I see it.
Yeah.
Something's in the air. Something's going to happen.
We don't know what's going on. He had a conversation with a dude at work. He was really sketchy, and then he's coming home and the daughter's just asked him how his day is, and then he's gone off the deep end. So
Yeah.
we're not quite in on this here.
I've got a date. Maybe I could get in a little early.
Break it, will you, Jody? I'd like you home tonight.
Why, Dad, I can't.
Mommy, is Daddy on drugs? Yes, daughter, he is. What is that?
I don't know. They have weird decor.
Why are we focused on this ornament?
We're leaving. You and Jody and I and Jerry and Ann. We're leaving tonight.
Leaving? Leaving for where?
When's it wet? Have you ever seen separate beds in a couple before?
No, but I did work with a lady who slept in a different bedroom than her husband because they had either he snored or they weren't compatible with their sleeping
Right.
patterns.
And
So they had
she was
different
open about it, fine about it.
Yeah, she didn't really like have a stigma about it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was odd.
We went to, my granddad used to live in Wales with his new partner he knew. So we would go down and visit him. And I remember we were watching a programme in the bedroom, The Crystal Maze.
Mm.
We went in to watch The Crystal Maze, and there was 2 beds like this. And on each side there was different mementos. She had pictures of her dead husband, and my granddad had pictures of his family. It's very strange. It's the first time I'd seen that, and I thought, wow, that's weird.
That is.
Bill? What is it? What's happening?
What do you feel is happening?
I have so much fear inside me. I can't give it words.
This is interesting to me, this episode, because it's almost like Rod Serling is trying to tell me something before telling me it. He's trying to tell me it's through visuals, the wonky cameras, the strange objects in the household.
Yeah, things are like tipped.
No, I just dropped by to talk to you about that,
This is a problem I have with old movies. No, every movie. Look how they talk. Look.
I know.
Yeah.
I noticed that in the last one too. It's just like,
That was pretty bad, wasn't it?
do you know what's happening?
Yeah. Like what I gather is they're escaping because nuclear war is coming.
And the man listening is
Government agent Brett Spiner, who is going to tell on them.
But shouldn't they be evacuating? Why? I don't understand. They're all. They need to evacuate.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. But that was really lame. His head,
poking out.
just like they could have showed him outside in a truck with like a listening device.
Yeah.
Like, moving little dials.
We're just about to cut into a cake. You care to join us?
well, thank you. Just a little lemonade for me. I was just telling your wife that she makes wonderful lemonade. Hot night, too.
This is fucking lame. You know, sinister bad guy comes to your house. I was just telling your wife she makes the finest lemonade.
No.
And he watches you. Come on. It's like, hey, what do you want?
Well, Starker, little cards tonight, eh?
Little cards, Carling.
Is it one of those scenes where they're playing cards and they're also playing cards where they each have different hands and they're all like, I'm not going to show him my hand. He's coming in with his hand. He's like, you guys, and I'm going to show you my cards. Like one of those metaphorical things.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's lame.
I know. And that's me reaching.
May I have a cigarette?
The way I figure it, Mr. Sturka, you owe Ann and me a little money here.
And he reaches down and he says something like, may I have a cigarette? But he's already taken the
He's
packet.
like, yeah.
May I have a cigarette? You need to wait for the answer, man. So he's walked into their house, he's gotten a glass of lemonade, he's taken the cigarette, and he's gotten the secret information.
So
all by just standing there.
He must be deadly.
He's like, you mind if I take your car? And he's taking the keys. And I'm like, I like your house. Can you move out? Moves him out. I don't like this. It's frustrating to me because it's not the way human beings would act.
Mm-hmm.
A lot can happen in a week. A lot can happen in 48 hours. Well, I'll get on home now.
The whole conversation is spoken like that, like really slow, and
it's not clever enough for its own good, and it's really irritating. It's like it's scratching my brain. I can't itch it.
Do you ever maybe think that there's other people on those stars? Like,
What do you mean, other people? I have thought about it once or twice. I like having lemonade. Helps me sleep at night.
A lot can happen in 48 hours.
You do think ahead.
Like, come on.
A cough.
You ever think, Sturka, that there may be people on those stars, too?
I betcha if he continued talking and then just threw some truth bombs at him like, I'm going to be stealing that aircraft tonight.
But use the same tone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, stealing an aircraft, eh? When he first arrived, they were right up in each other's faces, him and his friend, having a private conversation. and then they went downstairs into the basement, turned on a machine and had another private conversation, whispering over the sound of the machine moving, talking as if this is very secretive. Maybe the house is even bugged. And as soon as the bad man leaves, it's like, right, let's go.
Let's go to our secret plan.
Jodie, my daughter, we're stealing the ship. Let's go. We have to leave now.
These two gentlemen and I have an engagement with the authorities.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People like us. It's the third planet from the sun, Bill. It's called Earth. That's where we're going. To a place called Earth.
Oh my god, they were headed here this whole time. That's the twist.
And for William Sturka and the men and women with him, it's the eve of the beginning in the Twilight Zone.
Immediate thoughts.
Annoying.
Yeah, I agree. It was one idea. Rod Serling's got the twist, right? He's got the twist ending. They're actually going to Earth, and that's all he's got. So you just need to sit there and watch them play cards for 25 minutes and have this creepy guy come over and talk really slowly and be really bored until they get to the shock ending, which isn't that shocking to begin with. They're leaving a potentially doom-stricken planet. Doomsday hasn't happened there yet, but they're heading to our planet where we have the same weapons and we're just as dangerous. Way to go. I thought the bad guy was going to say, hold a gun on and say, I'm coming with you, take me with you. None of this, get back in the car, you're under arrest. That was flat, it was dull, boring.
Maybe we're not supposed to ask. Maybe we're not supposed to ask questions that go like probe the plot of it. You're just supposed to let it happen and get to the end for the twist.
Okay, so we're supposed to watch it with lobotomies and then at the end go, oh, and then wipe the fucking the saliva from our mouths.
Yeah.
Alright, I would give, You know what would have been clever? If they had this episode and then the main character's called like Bill Stryker. Why don't you call him Adam? You call his wife Eve. And you don't know why until it's a planet, it's called Earth. You kind of like, okay, I get it. You can call it the spacecraft the Ark or something. Like Noah's Ark or I don't know. And the only reason why I think the camera angles were a little wonky and a little off was to tell you that this wasn't our planet, that there was something off about it. Strange objects in their house that we wouldn't have in our houses, strange looking phones, strange angles.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but that was it.
Yeah, they should have focused on that.
Yeah, throw more strange things in there.
Yeah.
Like you don't get water from the tap, you get it from a fruit. Hey, would you like some water? Yes, I'd like some. No, you get it from an egg. Hey, would you like some water? Bad guy comes in, you bring out an egg and you crack it, and then you put it in the glass and you give him it. He accepts it like it's totally normal. And we're all asking questions like, why the fuck is she cracking an egg into a glass? But it makes total sense at the end when you find out the twist. Or someone's there's weird sounds in the background, like the sounds of animals in desert at night, but it's sounds we've never heard before. And they act completely normal to it. Other cars are a little different. They have 3 headlamps rather than 2.
Or they have different words.
Different fucking suits, uniforms, no ties, no something a bit more. I would give Third from the Sun 3 from the Suns out of 10.
I also give it 3.
Yes.
3 Earths from the Suns.
Oh my god. So, we should move on.
Okay, what's next?